All right, so we're going to come back to this a lot, okay? The big thing is we want to be concise. We want to use our science concepts or vocabulary, and we want to only answer the question. That may seem like that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Of course I'm going to answer the question. You do not just dump everything you know in your brain onto your paper, okay? If you're going to end up taking the AP exam, but also for my unit tests, we have a limited amount of time. So you don't want to waste it just writing anything and everything you can and hoping you're going to get something, okay? So we're going to practice writing for science with I like to always practice science concepts with non-science concepts, okay? So down on my page, we're going to practice writing for science, and we're going to practice with a question. Our question is now I'm going to write this question, and you're going to write this question, but we're not going to share out verbally our thoughts immediately. Okay, we need to do some quiet individual brainstorming. Is a hot dog a sandwich? All right, so that's our question that we're going to try and answer. This is obviously not a science question, right? It's definitely not a biology question. It's kind of an opinion question, right? First of all, does everybody know what a hot dog is? Can you picture a hot dog? What about a sandwich? Can you picture a sandwich? Okay, so what I want you to do now is write your answer. And you may, even though we said earlier we use third person, in this particular example, we can use first person, okay? You can also just state. So you can say, I think a hot dog is or is not a sandwich. Or you can just say, a hot dog is or is not a sandwich. Your opinion. Go ahead and write it down. You're not writing what I write. You're writing your answer. What do you think? Does anybody need more time coming up with your answer? No? Okay. If this was an essay question on a test, do you think that that would be enough information to get full points? No. Why not? Yeah. So in science, we are almost always going to support our answer with evidence and reasoning. Okay? So now we need to support with evidence and reasoning. So how are we going to do that? Okay. So we need to support our answer with evidence and reasoning. All right, and I kind of spaced them out like this on purpose because I'm going to make a list here, evidence and reasoning. And I'm going to switch colors here for just a second. You don't have to. Our reasoning is facts about sandwiches. I can't spell sandwich. Okay. So we're going to make a list about facts about sandwiches. And then our evidence is going to be our facts about hot dogs related to our reasoning that support our answer. Okay, so first I want you to come up with facts about sandwiches. Step number one. Brainstorm. What are your facts about sandwiches? All right, let's make a class list. Okay? Who wants to share one fact about a sandwich? What you got?
So it's on 2 slices of bread.
Okay, so we've got 2 slices of bread. What else? What you got? Okay, so there has to be something between the bread. Between the bread. All right, what else? Can include toppings. Can include toppings, okay. I like that. Doesn't have to, but could. Can include toppings. What else? Anything else? Just facts about sandwiches. Usually easy to make. Okay, easy to make. Now, you don't have to have these same things. This is just our class list, but I like that. Easy to make. Anything else? No? All right, so now what I want you to do in your evidence column, okay, whatever you have here, you don't have to have a match for everything, but you're going to answer with evidence of a hot dog. Okay, so if I said a hot dog is not a sandwich, I'm going to explain how maybe that a hot dog has a bun, which is just one connected piece of bread. But you could also make an argument, if a hot dog is a sandwich, that a bun is 2 pieces of bread that is wrapped, it's like one piece that's wrapped around, which could also work. So do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so these are how does a hot dog relate? All right, so for example, if I said a hot dog is not a sandwich, so this is just an example, okay, then my evidence would be the bun is one piece of bread. Okay, so that's just my example. I want you to have 3 pieces of evidence. 3 pieces of evidence. So, this is a way to organize our writing. Okay? So if our question on our test was, is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm going to put a question mark there on my answer. We would start our answer with a hot dog, with our answer, a hot dog is or is not a sandwich. But then we're going to take each of our evidences and tie it to a reasoning in one sentence. Okay? So my example, so this is our example, it's our final answer. Sheely's practice, so this is an example, okay? So I would say a hot dog, I'm going to go with not a sandwich. Hot dog is not a sandwich. Can you see that? Yes. Period. No because, no nothing. Sandwich. That's concise. Answering the question. But now, like we said before, we need to have justification. We need to have evidence and reasoning. A hot dog has one continuous piece of bread And a sandwich has two separate pieces of bread. So that would be my first sentence. And then I would have two more sentences, one for each of my evidences, okay? So remember, you don't have to write down my example, okay? But now you're going to take your answer and turn it into a complete answer. So how many sentences should we have? 4, because we have our answer and then our 3 pieces of evidence with a reason. Okay? So let's take a moment to write that down.